Basically, this was a car dealership, and I was in a shop across the freeway, but I needed to expand. I had multi-car teams, parked one on one side, parked one on the other side, then we got more teams, and pretty soon it just went crazy.
So I was always a dragster guy. The top fuel cars were the kings of the sport. The funny cars were the circus act. I always loved funny cars, but I wanted to drive a dragster till I drove a funny car. I still love them both, but funny cars are just cool. One of the things you kind of got to get out of your head is, in a dragster, the engine's back there. The transmission, well, it's not even a transmission. The clutch is behind the engine and the rear end's behind that. In a funny car, the rear end's right here. The drive shaft is under me. The clutch is right next to my feet, and an 11,000 horsepower fuel burning Hemi is 2.5 feet in front of me. And that can be radically intimidating. It's the dichotomy between this is the coolest thing a human being can ever experience and why did I decide I wanted to drive a nitro funny car? And we talked about the mental approach to doing this, and that's the time when you just kind of bring yourself into that mental zone that, all right, I know what to do. It's time to go out and do it.
First car I bought was that Viper.
Yes.
And then later I bought this from Ford.
The Ford GT is pretty incredible.
Did I hear you say that you crashed the Viper?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
You want to hear that story?
Yes.
I drove down to taking my daughter for a ride, and I went around the corner and I ran into a curb on the off-ramp.
Oh.
And it ripped the whole front end off. So I took it back down to the Dodge dealer down here, and he's a big fan of ours, so he said he'd fix it. He made it brand new, he brought it back and left it to me, and my friend Bruce Thorson came into town. And I went out and I said, hey, let's take a ride in this, see how it drives.
You said Bruce Larson.
No, Bruce Thorson.
Gotcha.
So I took him and took him for a ride, and we went down around the corner. As I'm coming back, what I told Dodge was that you're so low in the seat that you can't see the curbs. And I'm driving around telling him how I went down this way and down the street, and I ran into the same curb again.
The same dang one.
So I took it back to the dealer, dropped it here, and the guy just shows up. Hey, how do you like it? He goes, wait a minute. we fixed that thing. And I said, yeah, and I hit the same curb again by accident. That's how stupid I was.
Most people think of John Force Racing as the cars, going down the track, setting world records, but the reality of it is the starting line starts here at the shop. John Force Racing in Brownsburg is 150,000 square feet. Inside our shop is a race car bay. We have research and development for supercharging. We have a fabrication shop. We have a machine shop where we make about 85% of every part that goes on these cars.
She makes me wait at Starbucks, and I hate it. I sit out there for an hour.
Who drives?
She has her coffee.
He always drives.
You drive.
And
Why?
he's one of the slowest drivers ever on the road.
We're
Explain
competing right now,
that to
young
me.
lady. We're competing
He rides
right
the
now.
brake. He's the worst person to follow. He rides the brake the entire way here on the freeway.
That makes zero sense to me.
Me too.
Why do you drive like that?
Well, because I drive it right on the edge, and you want to be on that brake. If the time comes where you got to stop. We're trained from NHRA drag race, and that's what we do.
He's got the whole top of that valve train out. They're draining the oil. When you drop that 10 mil, when you finish building your engine, you got.